We tend to all be type A's and like to be in control, so this is also really realistic. Hi, I'm Kristen Kane, a real-life diplomat who's going to review the hit show, The Diplomat. What did they get right? What did they get wrong? Let's find out. I'm currently in Washington, D.C., but my previous post was at an embassy in Western Europe, where I was the second in charge, the Deputy Chief of Mission, DCM.
Welcome to London, Ambassador Weiler. I'm Stuart Hayford, I'm your Deputy Chief of Mission.
And when the ambassador wasn't there, I was in charge, known as the Chargé d'Affaires.
We don't have anyone in London right now.
A bad time not to have anyone in London.
The president is asking you to serve as ambassador to the United Kingdom.
So this usually doesn't happen. We, as career officials, usually hear about any nominations first from the State Department.
Could we get them a message, like a hidden in plain sight thing? You guys do that, right?
Sure.
Iran follows everything we say about trade. Maybe we put a flag in a
Putting a message in a public speech is definitely a tactic we use. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires, but speeches are incredibly important, not just for the overt message, but for something that we're trying to convey.
Hi. You know I work for you, right?
Yeah.
As does Ronnie.
Thrilled.
You were a DCM, but you're not anymore. So if you need to figure stuff out, I am a resource.
We tend to all be type A's and like to be in control, so this is also really realistic about the ambassador trying to do everything.
I think that we are doing the part of the job that you like. You're great at it, but it is a big job. So is mine. You can't handle both.
Well, the ambassador-DCM relationship is incredibly important and arguably the most important relationship in the embassy. The DCM needs to serve as the alter ego for the ambassador, knowing everything from his or her personal style, like the DCM in the show Stuart does so well, but then of course knowing how that ambassador wants to work and wants to take forward policy issues. And so most of us do not live in residences quite this grandiose.
Jesus Christ.
So we don't have a luxurious residence for the sake of luxury. We have it because it symbolizes the relationship we have with the host country.
After your call with the president and the prime minister, you'll go to the Foreign Office and present a copy of your credentials. And at the end of the day, we will have a rehearsal for the official presentation of credentials.
Why are we doing it twice?
You can't start work.
This is actually
until you
very
have a copy of the
realistic.
Credentials at the Foreign Office. And then you'll submit them officially at Buckingham Palace. We try to do a dry run with all the gear.
So you can photograph it.
There are two main different parts of presenting oneself to the host country. First is presenting copies of the ambassador's credentials to the foreign ministry, their equivalent of the State Department. And the second one is largely ceremonial with the head of state. So there is a lot of pageantry in diplomacy.
President Rayburn, on his way to his formally scheduled 2-day...
So anytime the President of the United States or any senior official from any agency comes, it's the U.S. Embassy that will support that visit. And it's a lot of work. The entire embassy comes together to work on it. Sometimes we actually bring people in from other embassies to help us.
Most of his 800-person entourage will remain on the planes.
800 people coming with the U.S. president. That is somewhat realistic. They come with very big support.
So, Don, Christine, Joanne, Paul, we're talking to Heathrow in half an hour.
And it's typical that the DCM is leading that meeting. Getting the president or the Secretary of State to visit is a huge honor because it will absolutely advance our relationship with that country. There's nothing quite like it.
The president is wearing a charcoal suit, so you can't wear charcoal. Any of these grab you?
Nope.
Ma'am, I don't love me in this conversation either. But the stylist is now a
That I've never
the biggest
seen.
security breach we've had.
The ambassador does not usually have somebody deciding on his or her wardrobe. We do, however, always have a protocol office, and it is staffed by local experts. And those are the people who will give very direct feedback. But DCMs are way too busy to be picking out wardrobes for our ambassadors.
What we are really doing when we negotiate with them, or with anyone, is looking for one or two friends we can call when the world is truly.
That is absolutely a part of diplomacy, is doing that negotiation, building those contacts, knowing who you can count on when you need to. This has been a blast. I'm excited to talk about diplomacy, the building of peace, relationships, bringing people together, and the crux of what we do as real-life diplomats. We're looking for the best and the brightest to join us, so if you're interested in a career in diplomacy, go to careers.state.gov.